She calls me from the cold, just when I was low, feeling short of stable. And all that she intends, and all she keeps inside isn't on the label. She says she's ashamed, can she take me for?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another part of my makeup collection video. This is just going to be a video dedicated to all of my makeup palettes. So let's jump into the video. I actually keep my makeup palettes in this Dollar Tree, like, I guess it would be like a paper organizer, but it fits my makeup palettes perfectly. I wish I would have got two of them, but if you do have these on hand and you don't know what to use them for, I definitely recommend using it for palettes, and it just makes your palettes so organized and so nice. So I definitely love this. So let's jump into my makeup palettes. The first one in here is from LA Colors, and this is a trendy palette from them. It says trendy, and I really do love these palettes. As you can see, I've put a huge dent in this. I use this a lot for transition shades or crease shades, and they're not the longest lasting shadows, but they definitely blend well. If you're a beginner, I definitely recommend these at Dollar Tree. And I want to go get more of those. One from Dollar Tree. This was one of the ones they had a few weeks back, the NYC individual eye ones. The only one I could find was the green eyes. I do have blue eyes, but it doesn't really matter. And then this is like the plum one. I haven't used this one yet, so if you guys want to see like a tutorial or like a Dollar Tree first impression on this, please let me know because I will gladly film that. Then we have the Blush Nudes palette from Maybelline. I got this for Christmas, I think, and I really do like this palette. It's not the most pigmented palette ever, but the colors are gorgeous, and it definitely is just like the Naked 3. And then I just have a little Physician Formula quad. This is an all matte quad, as you can see. And I use this almost every single day for transition shades, all over the lid shades, buffing out shades. And I really love this one. And it's all matte, so it's perfect for everyday use. It's really old though, so I'm probably going to have to buy a new one of these soon. Then we have another LA Colors palette. I picked this one up probably a few months back in a palette, not in a makeup set at Dollar General for $1.25, and some of these colors are gorgeous. Once again, I have not played around with this palette yet. I've just been really loving another palette that I just can't get enough of, so I haven't played with some of my newer palettes yet. So I will let you guys know how I like this one. If you want to see a review on it, please let me know. And then I have this Profusion palette. My fiance's mom actually got me like 5 years ago for Christmas, and I love this palette. I think the colors are gorgeous. Like, some of these colors swatch so pretty. I'm just like not a huge fan of the glitter in it. As you can see, there's glitter and all of the shades are like that. So I don't find myself using this palette that much, but the colors are gorgeous. So I always keep this in my collection just because I do like it for like a holiday glam. And I just noticed that it's like broken. Like, do you see that? I did not know that, but Profusion does have pretty good eyeshadows for the price. I just have this Estee Lauder. I think it's a quad. Yeah, it's a 4-color quad, and I think these colors are gorgeous, and I think somebody gave me this for free because usually at like counters at like Macy's usually give you like a free gift with purchase, and yeah, so people know I love eyeshadows, so definitely love that. And I haven't really played around with that a lot, but I do love the shadows. And then I got this in an Ipsy bag probably almost a year ago, and it's just a black, a brownie, shimmery shade, and then a champagne shade. These are staples in everybody's collection, and they're not super pigmented, but they're definitely great shadows for. I just have this little Ulta quad, and this is This was like the birthday quad. It says happy birthday. Well, it's not a quad. It's just like a complete eye set. And I think this is perfect to travel with if you guys like warm shadows. I find myself reaching for this all the time. And I love Ulta's makeup line. I think their shadows are so great and so blendable and so pigmented. So, like, I just love this quad. I think it's so beautiful. Like, look how pigmented that is. So, I don't think you can get this one anymore with your birthday gift, but if you do see this in stores, definitely get it. I love mine. And another kind of like free gift thingy I got, I think somebody gave this to me as well. This is a blush and 2 shadows. I haven't used this yet, believe it or not, but this blush is gorgeous, I think. You can't really see it because it's so light, but it is just a beautiful mauve blush. I'm actually going to have to put this in my blush drawer so I don't forget about that guy, because I don't think I've used these as much. That would be a beautiful highlight shade. That's gorgeous, but I'm not a big purple eyeshadow person, so I'll probably only use that for the blush and then the shimmery shade. This LA Girl Ultra Palette eyeshadow collection, and I got this for $1.98 at Burlington Coat Factory, and I freaking love this palette. I think for the price of it, the colors are so beautiful. Like, they're so pigmented, so buttery. Like, you cannot go wrong with this palette. I think you can get this palette on eBay for almost next to nothing, probably a few dollars. And I know they have like a whole bunch of different ones in this line. Some people have mixed reviews about these, but I've always had a good luck with this one. So, definitely recommend this one as well. And if I want like a purpley look, I will grab for that. Then another LA Colors palette. Sorry, a lot of LA Colors palettes, but this was another eyeshadow palette I got from like a Dollar General set for $1.25, and this shade is gorgeous. I haven't played with it that much, but it's so creamy. Look at that. I have to do a look with that shadow. They're so creamy. Oh my god. These shades are so buttery and so creamy. Look at that. Gorgeous. So I'm definitely going to put this in my everyday makeup drawer, and I'm going to do a look with this. If you guys want to see that, please let me know. Then I have a few Loreal palettes. I love Loreal shadows. I think they're some of my favorite. I have this one. It's the Loreal Blackberry Truffle Seduction. And this is a smoky eyeshadow set. And this is just your basic smoky shades. A shimmery black, a shimmery cool tone gray, a purple, and then a highlight shade. I do not like this highlight shade because I think it's too intense to do with like a smoky eye, honestly. I like a more subtle highlight if I was doing a smoky eye. I don't find myself reaching for this one as much, but if I ever want to do a smoky eye, this is the one I would use. And I got this a while ago, probably like 5 years ago, in their holiday set. They had like a whole holiday set that looked like candy bars, so. And then here's the one I use quite often. This is the Satisfying Toffee Crunch. And these colors are beautiful. You have a burgundy shade, a champagne shade, a beautiful highlight shade, and then a crease kind of shade right there. The only thing I wish there was like a matte shade. Like this, I wish this color was matte or something, but other than that, these palettes are beautiful. Like, look, that I barely even touched it. They're just so pigmented. I barely even touched it, and Loreal shadows are amazing. One I recently got at Black Friday at Ulta for $12 is the Love, Lust, and Lace palette. I find myself using this all the time. They had a shimmery one and a matte one. I did get the shimmery one just because I could just use like my Physicians Formula matte palette. I think it's pretty much almost the same color family, so I figured I'd just get the shimmery one, and I love these colors. Once again, so buttery, so pigmented. Loreal shadows are one of my favorites. So yeah, I don't know if this specific palette is still available, just like the bar ones, but definitely love any of their shadows. So one from the Balm. This is the Nudetude Palette, and this is the one with like all the girls on it. I actually got this on eBay, so it's a fake The Balm palette. I have not used it yet just because I'm really iffy about it, but I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to use like palettes from a different country. I mean, I knew that buying it, but I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with it. So that's the Nudetude palette from the Balm, a fake one. I got this palette in beauty school. This is the Ultimate Face Professional palette, and I've never heard of this makeup brand other than beauty school, but as you can see, I hit major pan on this shade just because I used to fill in my eyebrows with this, but these shades are so buttery and pigmented. So I love this palette. I don't think I can get rid of it just because the colors are so blendable, and they're great if I ever want to pop a color or something. So, and then I have the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics, and this is one of my favorite palettes, except for my son dug his little finger into this one, but that's okay. But these highlight shades are to die for. They're just so soft, so they break really easily. But I love this palette, and I heard that they're selling this palette at Ulta, so I can always just get a backup at Ulta if I want to. So I love this palette. It's gorgeous. My Urban Decay Naked palette, and this is the Naked 2. That's the only one I have. And as you can see, I've loved this palette and loved it. But now, like, I'm getting into different eyeshadows. I really don't reach for this as much. I really wish I would have got the Naked 2 palette instead of this one, but I mean the Naked 1 palette instead of this one. But this was my favorite shade, and unfortunately I'm almost out of it, and I really like this in the crease. So, I mean, I still use this palette from time to time. I used this shade a lot for a transition crease shade, so there's my Naked 2 palette. And I just recently got this at Sephora. This is a Sephora Z palette. And I do have a few shadows in here. The Balm shadow I got from Ipsy, and then a few other shades I got from Ipsy, but I just need to get some more loose shadows for this. And then I recently got a Morphe palette, and this is the Morphe 35E palette, and it's called the It's Bling palette, and I think this palette is gorgeous. I have not played around with it yet. I need to play around with this. This shade is just speaking to me. I need to do a look with this, and this kind of green shade is gorgeous, and I really need to play around with this. And I've played around with it, like the lighter shades for like highlights and stuff, but I haven't really fully played with the other shades in it. And lastly, my all-time favorite palette probably is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I literally cannot get enough of this palette. I use this every single time I do my makeup now. I don't think I could live without these shadows anymore. I think they're perfect. They blend out so nicely. And I really want to get my hands on the first chocolate bar palette. I got this on HSN. It was a deal for $49.99. You got this Better Than Sex mascara, eyeshadow primer, and a blush for $50, and that's how much this palette costs, so I could not pass that up. And this is my all-time favorite palette, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching my palette collection. I hope this video wasn't too boring, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more of these videos, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.